Okay guys, welcome to another video. In today's review, it's going to be a double review, and the two products are moderately related, as you'll see in a second. So the first thing, and it seems kind of strange, but this is a US Air Force flask. It's a 16 ounce. It's made out of the same plastic as the military canteens, and most pilots wear a vest, kind of similar to what I'm wearing today, but most of their gear has to be accessible and they can't be wearing a backpack while like in a cockpit. So this being a flat design, it's easier for them to carry in, a front pocket without it sticking out like a 1 liter canteen. But I didn't mention this is a 16 ounce or like a half liter canteen, and you could certainly use it to store other liquids that you would routinely use a flask for. Today, I only have it full of water. A few of the reasons I like it is the backpack I'm wearing. Right here, I have a second one, and it's going to be hard to see, but what I like about it is a lot of backpacks have water bottle pockets, but if you use a standard bottle, it kind of sticks out and it can catch on things and it looks kind of out of place. With this backpack, those pockets are low profile, so I can have one in each side and it doesn't really alter the shape or get in the way. The other thing, as you can probably see around us, there's a lot of snow on the ground. Today it's only about between 25 and 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And one kind of cool thing I've thought about is, right now this is full, I'll take a drink of it in a second, but if you were out if it was colder temperatures or if you were out for a longer period of time, your water will inevitably freeze in the bottle. This being a flat profile, today I don't have cargo pockets, but I have large rear pockets or even my front pocket here. If it was to freeze, you could stick it in your pocket and just your ambient body heat could thaw out. One other thing that is common, which I might do, I've heard some people doing it, is you take a piece of like old jeans and you cut it and you put a seam on the bottom to make a pocket, and then you pretty much make a necklace. So in cold weather, you can wear this against your skin, so it will pretty much never freeze unless your body is frozen. So as long as you're, say, 98 degrees, your water will stay thawed out and ready to go. The other thing is, instead of filtering water, once you drink, say, half of this or almost all of it, leaving a little remaining water, you could grab snow and pack it in here, clean snow, pack it in here, and like I said, put it back against your body in a pocket or somewhere close to your body, so as you're walking and producing heat, that snow will melt down into water, and then that way you don't even have to worry about boiling or filtering or treating drinking water. So like I said, both products were kind of related. The other thing I wanted to talk about really quick are these Magpul Flight Gloves, and a lot of different companies make them, and they're pretty common within the pilot flying community, and they're kind of iconic, and there's slight variations between companies. I think Rothco makes them, True Spec might make them, 5-Star Gear makes them, and also Magpul, a few years ago, they released them. So one of the only reasons I picked them up is they were 50% off, so they were somewhere in the neighborhood of about 20 bucks. I think full retail they're like 50 to 60 bucks. For that price I would not buy these, but because they're 50% off, I picked a few pair up. And what I like about them is you can either have dexterity in a glove or durability, and these aren't super durable, but they do have the full palm. Other flight gloves, it's just this Nomax material right here. The other thing is Nomax, some people might not know what it is, but it is kind of a sister fabric to Kevlar, but it has properties of flame retardants. Pretty much it won't melt or catch fire like synthetic gloves might. It also dries fairly quickly. Just a minor modification I did is I coated the inside and outside with mink oil, so they're surprisingly waterproof. As you can see, the fabric will catch some snow, but the palms, because I coated them in that oil, they won't readily absorb water. The leather used, I think, is goat skin, and it's a thin, tactile goat skin. For its thickness, is one of the most resilient and durable leathers. A lot of people think cowhide is, but it's a thin leather, so these might look like leather work gloves, but You might be able to wear them 30 minutes doing heavy rough work before they tear out or blow out or the leather abrades. But for light duty tasks, they're really convenient. We've been out here for an hour, a few hours walking, and it's only about 25 to 30 degrees, but we are active, so we're staying kind of warm. And I do have a pair of thicker winter gloves, but I've only been wearing these, and my hands are not cold whatsoever. The other thing is they have the touch function, which most of the other flight type gloves don't, but modern kind of tactical gloves do have the touch function. So you're able to use your smartphone or PDAs or whatever touch screens while wearing these. The other thing is the fitment of them. They're thin, which means they're not going to be super robust, but because they're thin, you're able to do pretty fine tasks with them. But like I said, the durability, they're not ultra durable, they're not ultra warm, but they do give your hand one extra layer of protection. And I mean, the uses for gloves, I don't really have to cover. Most people might realize, but if you're like shooting a lot of guns and they're getting really hot, there's a chance of you like burning your hands. That's why a lot of people wear these tactical gloves, so to speak. And then out doing outdoor activities in moderate weather, these come in useful. And then also if you're working around fire, the fact that these are flame resistant or flame retardant is also helpful to just protect your hands from embers or just heat. So that's all I wanted to cover. If you have any further questions, you can leave them in the comments down below and I'll try and answer them to the best of my abilities. Like always, you can go back to my homepage, watch some of my current videos. If you like what you see, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.